our level 3 class for the monster, I'm going to focus in on the rhythm pattern that I played in the performance video for the second half of the verse. This can be found within your notation. It's just labeled the monster, that notation for the level 2, and it's the second set down. And you look for the B verse within that. So, looking at the B verse now, we have 3 chords: the A minor grip, the G grip, and the F grip. I happen to be playing the F with my thumb over the top. As I've mentioned previously, that's going to be challenging on a nylon string guitar, so a full bar chord would suffice. And if that's still too much, then just play the smaller 1, 2, 3 grip on strings 2, 3, and 4. Let's try that again. A minor, G, and the F. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus at first on the percussion that's between each chord. So, our A minor, if you look, there's an X on the string 6 representing the kick, and then there's an X, 2 X's on strings 5 and 4 representing the snare. And when you hit your snare, you don't have to hit strings 5 and 4. You could very well hit strings 6 and 5 or whatever. You don't have to be that precise with it. We just got to make the initial rhythm and that contact right there. So A minor, and the rhythm here is we have a dotted 8th note on this chord, followed by a 16th with our kick into the snare on beat number 2. So it's 1, 2, and is the kick again. So if we just worked on the kick snare on its own, after the A minor chord, here's your A minor. Onto the G, I'm going to do a kick and then a snare. Now, during the performance, I'm using the trigger system installed in my guitar, so I have the benefit of the real kick and snare sound. But again, you can approximate that by hitting on the top of your guitar with your wrist and hitting the strings. So here we go. The first measure: A minor, kick, snare, kick, G, kick, snare. Moving over the F chord, we have essentially the same thing, just played all after the F. So that was kick, snare, kick. Putting those 2 measures together, alright. Not easy, but not a bad place to begin, because we don't have any chords being played with percussion. It's always chord, respond with percussion, chord, respond with percussion. Maybe an easier place to start. Good luck.